Professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. Bit of a rainy day out there, so I'm going to make a quick video for you inside, and probably for a lot of people the most important video that I've made you could watch to actually improve your golf. And it's purely a video about the setup and the routine that you need to follow. But what you need to remember is 80% of swing faults come from a setup fault. So you need to build this setup the same every single time, have real consistency, and apply a lot of time to getting this right. Everyone wants to worry about some magic power move up here when you've got a lousy grip or an incorrect posture. So let me push through the setup routine and the things that are really important. Okay, so number one, the most obvious thing of all, aim of the golf club. Now, I still see quite a lot of the time, and you just look from behind and someone's towed the club in or aimed poorly with the blade. That's your number one job. So let's not gloss over it, but let's say you've got that right. Let's point the club at your intended target. So then you've got aim, then you've got grip. I'm not going to go through the whole grip, but I'm going to say to you, you need to learn a good neutral grip where your hands do not affect the club face too viciously in your swing. They're not opening or closing the blade as you're swinging. You need to get into some positions at the top of your swing and an impact where that can be delivered squarely. You know, the club face can be delivered squarely into the back of the golf ball. So you've got aim and you've got grip. So just on grip, just think about grip pressure as well. And one of the common mistakes I see is where you hold the club. So you can put your hand on brilliantly and then have half the club buried in the palm of your hand, moving about. So aim, grip, ball position. I'm a moving scale ball position guy. So think about your ball position changing for the length of the club. So let's say 9 pitch and sand are in the middle, and then they're increasingly moving out towards your left heel where they get to your driver. So you've got the whole of your set between the middle and your left heel. So it's a relatively small space to fit all these clubs in. But incorrect ball position can give you lots of problems. Too far back, you can crack down on top of the ball. Too far forward, maybe the club's off the ground and you're skinning it. You need that sweet spot where you're going to hit the ball and the turf at exactly the same time, drive the club on through past the ball and hit a good shot. So aim, grip, ball position. Stance and alignment, I like to build that together. I had a Navy group the other day. One guy super wide, one guy really narrow. There's a balance point where you should stand. So I'm going to say your feet need to be the same distance apart as your shoulders. Just find that point where you're completely balanced. So that's your stance width. Alignment is probably where we start to have to really concentrate. Always you're picturing railroad tracks for hitting straight shots. Your club's on that ball to target line, and your feet, your knees, your hips and your shoulders are on the parallel line. So imagine those railroad tracks, and you're squaring up with your feet, your knees, your hips and your shoulders to the line you're hitting down. You've got a I would visualize 2 straight lines. So we've got aim, grip, ball position, stance and alignment. And then finally, probably that final part of that is posture. And I think probably the thing that's got wrong a lot. Lots of heads down, round shoulders, all those sort of minor mistakes. In this posture point, you want to find your distance away from the ball, a crucial part of the setup. I can stand in all these places, giving me all sorts of different swing faults. If anyone that's had a lesson with me, that quick fist and your thumb from your left thigh to the tip of the club is a really good quickie. It's sometimes, when you're trying to get it right like this, but people are sort of pulling their arms down too quickly. So that's a good quick visual, fist and thumb, tip of the club. The posture part, chin up, bum out a little bit, nice straight back, bit of flex in your knees, and feel athletic, like you're going to do something with a bit of purpose here. You're not going to do that with that. So building this setup and being really meticulous with it is going to be crucial to your golf. Now, once you've played lots of golf, you will be able to come into your shot and have cycled through that thing so quickly that you'll be in the perfect place all the time. I'm not going aim, grip, ball position, stance, alignment, posture religiously, but you'll always go back to it, because sometimes you put my hands on and think, oh, I feel like I'm a bit strong with that left hand, or one of those sort of small things that looks like it might be shutting the face a little bit. So cycle through for a while. If you're new to golf, or you feel like there's some mistakes in this build up, aim of the club, grip, and then you're going to just shuffle into position with all this alignment and posture part. It doesn't need to take a long time, but it needs to be right all the time. Because every one of those mistakes, if we pick a random mistake in that setup, aim, grip, ball position, let's go ball position, too far back. Just hammered down on top of that ball. Low shot, no stopping power, all those things. That one mistake might be the reason why you can never stop a ball on a green. Alignment, let's go closed shoulders. So my feet are good, but my shoulders are closed. What sort of fault's that going to give me? That's going to give me an in-to-out swing path. Now all of a sudden, why do I hook every shot? I've made one mistake with shoulders, and you can keep cycling through these things, and each one will give me a mistake. Distance from the ball, too close. See it a lot. Very upright swing, probably on the outside. Just smash down on top of that ball. Horrible swing path, viciously from out to in. So you can see how important all these things are. And for you to hit the really good shot, how much you've got to get right. So pay attention to it. Aim the club, grip, ball position, stance, alignment, posture. Give it a little waggle. Now we're ready to go. We haven't wasted much time. And you start to hit some better shots. So thanks for watching. Desperate to get out on the course and make some videos, but weather's not been kind, so very kind to the greenkeeper. Right, see you all again next week. Bye.
So you can see in this swing here that Ian has corrected his backswing position.